supposed to have off, but all these demons never know when to back off. You drag me down in the haunted house like I got nothing better to do on Halloween night.
Hello everyone, and welcome to another Untitled Movie Mania, and in today I am talking Buffy the Vampire Slayer, requested by one of my YouTube subscribers, Matthew Wayne. Now he has requested that I do an episode from season 4, the Halloween special, Fear itself. So thank you very much for asking me to do that, so it's not a problem, I always love doing requests. So I'm going to start with Fear itself from season 4, is written by David Fury and directed by Tucker Gates, and obviously created by Joss Whedon. Now Buffy ran from 97 to 2003, over 7 seasons, and obviously each season, apart from season 1, I think there was 3 seasons where they've done a Halloween special, but you can correct me if I'm wrong, I'm sure it was. So let's get into it. So Fear itself, it starts off with the Fraternity House, which if you do like your horror series, you'll notice this house appears in American Horror Story on a couple of episodes. I haven't checked them out myself, but I've heard they've been really good, so if you haven't seen it, please check them out. So Oz is setting up some sound equipment, and the fraternity frats are painting a symbol on the floor because each Halloween they try to go out and overdo it every year, which for my favourite, I do love Halloween. As you can see in the background, I've got Michael Myers, I've got Buffy there, so I love all kind of horror stuff. So as he's setting up the sound equipment, he slices his finger and his blood splatters on the symbol, and that summons Gakna, the fear demon, which feeds on fear. So if you don't know who Gakna is, there he is there. That's Gakna, the fear demon. Now if you want to know where you can find this, it's in Buffy Demons of the Hellmouth by Rupert Giles. Now this book contains every demon that appeared in the show, from witches to werewolves to vampires, gods, everything. If you want to read about them, it's a really good read. So keep an eye out for that. So back to the review. So as the party's getting started, Buffy, Anya goes as a bunny, even though she hates bunnies, but we'll get to that later. Buffy, Willow, Oz and Xander all get dressed up because Buffy's moping over Parker because she's broken up with him because he tried as a one-night stand, and obviously Buffy's not used to that. So Willow decides to try and get Buffy to go to this party. So Willow goes dressed up as Joan of Arc. Oz puts a little name tag there, being Oz, as God. Xander gets dressed up as James Bond because after what happened on the last Halloween, where he gets dressed up as Commando, you can obviously see where he wants to try and be smooth, James Bond style. And Buffy goes as Red Riding Hood. So they all go to the party, and then they all start doing the maze. Like, because obviously it's a maze, they have to go through each floor to get to the top where the party is. But what they don't know is that with Gakna being summoned, all their fears are coming to life. So Oz is one, where his greatest fear is just turning into a werewolf whenever he can. And that happens, and then he ends up chasing Willow. Xander, thinking he's going to come James Bond, the rented tux that he is, he comes invisible. But Buffy got her dress altered, and she left the party, and she goes back later on. And all things start happening through the house. So everyone's in panic, everyone's fears are coming to life. And then it comes down to Anya to save the day when she goes to Giles to ask her to stop what's going on, and then Giles comes in with a chainsaw because obviously once you're in the house you can't leave, there's no exit, it's just one big maze and everything that comes to life is trying to kill you. So Anya goes to Giles and he comes in with a chainsaw and he rips down the house, and then they all find their way up to the party. And there comes Gakna, Now, in the books, Gakna is meant to be this big fear demon, but it turns out he is this big. And then Xander starts going, "Oh, who's a little creepy fear demon?" Then Giles goes, "Don't taunt the Gakna demon." He goes, "Why? Can you hurt me?" It's just tacky. Which, if you watch it, obviously you're just going to laugh every time you see it. Obviously, I haven't done a great impression there, but if you watch it, you obviously know what I'm talking about. But anyway, Buffy ends up squashing the Gakna demon with a foot. So, uncruel ending to uncruel justice for a demon. But I guess that might have been Gakna's greatest fear, getting squashed because of the size of him. But that is my short plot summary and review. And I just want to say a big thank you to Matthew Wayne. I hope I've done that justice somehow, because I'm not sure I did. But thank you again for Matthew Wayne for asking me to do a review on this episode. Thank you to everyone who watches Untitled Movie Mania, and hopefully I'll see you in the next one, because I'm actually laughing at myself here. So thank you very much. I'll see you later.